Hi, it's me, Cricket. Oh, man, I gotta do something about all this, 'cause this glare here is that just ain't cool. Look. Ooh, I got TV eyes. Ooh. I know. I'm kind of a dork. I'm alright with it. Hey, it's been a while since I've made a video. I um I didn't know what to talk about. And this last week, I found a couple of articles that I was like, dude, this needs to be discussed, right? Um, so if you don't know, I'm Cricket. I'm, I guess, the host of this channel. Whatever. The spokesperson for this channel. Anyway, um, ooh, that's kind of tough looking, ain't it? Um, I have actually lost 47 pounds. That's what this is about me, my weight loss journey and my psychiatric journey, because the two kind of go hand in hand. Also with my drug and alcohol abuse. So, excuse me. So that's what this channel is about. I'm glad that you all are here, if anyone is here. If not, I enjoy making the videos anyway. They're a lot of fun for me. I have a good time with it. Okay, I had to make sure my headset was on, otherwise I have to start all the way over. I'm glad I don't have to start all the way over. So, the title of this article here, the first one, is Study Examines What Makes Adult Children Cut Ties with Parents. And which I was like, wow, that is a great title. That is a great thing to write a paper on or article or whatever. Because I have a sister who doesn't talk to our mom, and she has her own issues. That's on her. We're not here to talk about her. We're here to talk about me. I want to talk about me. I want to talk about I. Anyway, it's an old country song. Sorry, I just dated myself. Anyways, and and recently I have not been having contact with my father because of the way he talks to me. So, even now, as a grown adult, he is still uh, his words and his attitude is still abusive to me. And so I haven't actually had contact with him in quite some time. We are putting our house up for sale. I did tell him that we had the house up for sale. I let him know that, and I told him that I loved him, and he texted back with, "It's your house to sell," which lets me know that what I think, that he doesn't actually really care about a relationship with me, is probably true. Um, and that's all right. It's all right. Uh, so I was like, oh, I'm going to read this article. This is a great article. It's on news.osu.edu. And then there's some other words, but and the title is Study Examines What Makes Adult Children Cut Ties with Parents. Okay. Um, Moms often believe ex-husbands or children's partners are responsible. Then it goes on to say a study of more than 1,000 mothers estranged from their adult children found that nearly 80% believe that an ex-husband or son-in-law or daughter-in-law had turned their child against them. So, I read the first line. That was the very first sentence. All that was a sentence, yes. So, and I thought, wait, what? They asked the mom? Why? Why don't your kid have anything to do with you? Probably if the mother knew why the kid didn't want to have anything to do with her, she would change whatever it was, right? And the kid might have something to do with her. That's just in my head. I have no idea. A majority of moms also believe their child's mental health or addiction issues played a role. I can understand that because, I had some addiction issues. While the study only looked at moms' views, the results, when combined with other research, suggest that moms and their children don't generally agree on the reasons for their rift. And then it just goes on to talk, about, 52% were estranged from their daughter, 45% from a son. And 56.8% of them had gone more than a year. Most of them surveyed were divorced, and 36% were currently married or in a marriage-like relationship with their estranged child's other biological parent. The most common reason moms cited for the estrangement, noted by 79%, was that family members had turned their child against them. Listen here, moms, or dads. Let's say dads too. If there's a reason for your child to turn against you and somebody shows your child that reason, that's not that person's fault. That's still your fault. 62% thought that it was mental health, drugs, alcohol, anxiety, depression. Disagreements about values, fundamental issues like the children, probably an adult child's partners, being, a girl, boy situation. I don't know how to say that, so, or religious issues. Anyways, only 18%, listen to this, only 18% said, oh, it's probably my fault. I'm probably to blame. 18% took on the blame. That's kind of sad, right? Because probably if my child isn't talking to me, I would almost have to guess that I had done something. And probably take a good long look at whatever it was I had done. Because parents, a lot of times, not always, not all parents, but abusive parents, for sure, narcissistic abusive parents, really don't think that there is anything wrong with the way that they raised their children. Even though what they did to the child, in my case, I'm going to say out of my experience, what was done to me was abusive. And I have no idea what to say next. And my dad does not believe that he was abusive. So, next article, because it goes with what I'm about to say, is that the trauma endured in abusive childhood relationships follow us through our adulthood. In case you don't know that, because my dad doesn't know that. He thinks that all my bad decisions were my bad decisions, and he didn't have any part to play in it, regardless of how abusive this household was growing up. Not true. Not true. So, this other study says a 9-year study, the other article says 9-year study reveals the lasting effects childhood trauma has on adult relationships. And it's a study of more than 2,000 adults, um, and that the childhood maltreatment is associated with lower quality relationships later in life. So, past research has found that childhood abuse and neglect can lead to insecure attachment patterns in adulthood, but current studies go further and suggest these issues arise primarily from severe depression associated with that childhood trauma. And I can second that. And there are a lot of people who I have seen in my comments section who can also second that. Um, I knew it. I knew that because of my childhood trauma, because of the abuse that I suffered, I had depression and anxiety. I didn't know what to call it. I didn't know what it was. But I had it as a young child. And listen, I would pull my hair and hit myself and call myself names and stand in the mirror and watch myself cry as I was pulling my hair and hitting myself and calling myself names because I felt so bad about myself that I didn't know what else to do. It's not okay for a child to ever have to feel that way. It is not okay for any child to have to feel that way. So, I just don't think it's okay. So, and I would lay in bed at night and just cry like, I didn't know that was anxiety. I just thought that, I thought I was crazy. I really thought as a young child that something was wrong with me. I was crazy. And that's why I behaved the way I behaved. I didn't know that it was because of the people who abused me, that it was their issue. I didn't know it was them. And because of that, I came out anxious, depressed, scared of other people, scared of relationships. Look, I've had the same friend for over 6 years, and we can't just stay friends. Like, we'll get real close and be real good, and then poof, we just throw each other away. I throw her away mostly. I don't know how to have a healthy relationship at all. So, previous findings were similar, and they found a history of maltreatment also had more severe depression and anxiety. But now it shows that they have higher levels of insecure attachment, including anxious attachment, exemplified by extreme levels of intimacy with low levels of autonomy, and avoidant attachment, exemplified by high levels of autonomy and discomfort with intimacy. Mm, that was me. Really high. Like, I don't want to know you. I don't want you to know me. Let's just be uncomfortable and intimate. And I'm laughing because I'm nervous, not because I think it was funny that that's what I did. One of my avoidances is humor. I run away or I get angry, I put up this wall of anger, or I use humor. And that's how I deflect. Let's see. Okay. Anyways, and then it goes on to talk about just some more of the anxiety and the depression and, all that stuff. Anyways, I was a ball of nerves all the time. Um, Not scared so much of like going and doing, but scared of like somebody finding out who I am because I really believed all of those terrible things that I said to myself in the bathroom mirror, um, because those things have been said to me. I did not know that those were lies, and I didn't know how to deal with them. So, anyways, those two articles, the first one, like really, y'all are asking the wrong people the wrong questions because the mother has no idea, or the parent, I guess I should say, has no idea why the child isn't talking to him. Maybe, maybe it's because you were an asshole and you were abusive, and now your child feels like I deserve an apology, a real apology that probably will never come. And so I'm trying to figure out how to forgive that parent for all that shit, for all those years. How do you forgive when you never go and get an apology? That's what I'm learning. I have no idea. I'm not there yet. I'm figuring it out though, I think. I don't know. Anyways, I I know that spiritually, I'm not talking a certain God. I'm talking spiritual, strictly spiritual. That in order for me to have a closer relationship, a more closer contact with my higher power, with the universe, that I have to clear away. I have to clear away the stuff that blocks me, the resentments and the anger and the hurt and the jealousy, the pride and the ego, all that stuff that we work on if we want to be better people. I want to be a better person, so I work on that stuff. You know, where where have I messed up today? So that being said, this is just some that I gotta look at. You know, some I gotta walk through and figure out. We'll figure it out together. I don't have to do it alone. I don't have to do anything alone unless I want to. I don't really like to anymore. I like to have people around. Excuse me. Anyways, now I'm rambling. So I'm gonna get off here. What time is it? 7:58. I got a meeting I'm gonna go to here in a little bit. And get ready for bed. And I'm doing good. I'm down. I went to the doctor. And, like I said, I'm down 47 pounds from where I started in May. If you go look at my first video and look at this video, you can see it. I I'm eating good. Tonight I made a turkey stew. It had a sweet potato because I don't cook very much. It had a turkey breast, half an onion, a sweet potato, 3 carrots, and some shiitake mushrooms. And I, sauteed a little bit, boiled a little bit, and then and I put some chicken bouillon in there, with some garlic powder, some salt and pepper, and anyways, then I thickened it up with some cornstarch and put a little bit of heavy whipping cream in it, and ate my little 4 ounces. And it was good. It was good. I'm learning some new recipes. I'm eating different. I'm doing things different. I went on a couple of hikes yesterday. That was nice. So, anyways, and I really want to keep my YouTube channel going. I really want to keep making videos. Sometimes I just don't think of something to say. And so, until I think of something, I don't know. Maybe somebody will watch it. I love y'all. Y'all are awesome. And I hope everybody has a great rest of their day or a good week or whatever. Today is Monday. So, thank you for watching. Bye.